Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome again. Take the mic. Welcome again. Put in the headphones so I can hear myself. Welcome again. We're back. Yeah, there we are. Good morning, everybody. Back again for another live stream. Here we are. Well, Bitcoin Cash not working out yesterday like I thought I would. I thought we would get the bounce at 800, and we may actually. I actually did something pretty stupid this morning, and I thought I was setting a market stop, and I actually sold at market. So, thankfully, only took 10% loss, which is not that much for the size of the trade, but it just shows that I am stupid sometimes. We all do stupid things. I guess now I'll be looking for the weakness that's seeing. Actually came down a bit further, so it was like 808 when I did that market and market sell. Now it's 802, so not a terrible thing. I am waiting for it to come down and touch the 12-hour 21 EMA, which is coming. And that is all because BTC is at 420. What? 420? Yeah, anyways, enough of the dumb jokes. So we've actually, wow, we just broke that trend line. Wow, BTC is a short. Big short. We're going all the way down. Let's check the daily. Volatility's coming back. Yeah, this is the one that takes us down. God, I wish I'd stayed short since 6,600, but got stopped out twice. All right, so BTC is not the one. Yesterday, Bitcoin Cash was the trade of the day, and we have to think that. Let me pull up the hourly just so we can see this. I guess, if anything, well, this is just this trend line that I drew a while back. We're just going to extend that. I guess Bitcoin Cash is going to come down to this 490 area. That would make sense because there's a lot of volume that hasn't gotten here. If not, it comes down to the 460 area. One of those two. How big is the retracement? Where is this? I don't use retracement tools that much anymore. So we're almost at the 50%. That 487 is the 61.8. So just keep that in mind. So, but the trade of, well, the continuing trade that I have is ETH, which is falling off a cliff. Finally got some volatility back. It may look like we have an intermediate bounce here, though. You know, we've had a very big sell-off. Yeah. The 12 hour says no. The 1 hour says yeah, like we're gonna have a bounce. I could think what I think could happen today, right? What I think could happen today is that ETH, for some reason, has a little bit of a snapback and comes back up to this like 245. It covers the previous move, so it comes up back to this somewhere between 222 to 224. And at that point, it just covers, then we get a sell-off again. I don't particularly see it coming back up, or at least I'm not making that bet yet. I am keeping an eye on it moving through this EMA on the 12 hour, the 8 EMA on the 12 hour, which is pretty high. It's where we started. Just got a crossover. So that's back at 225. If we go back up through 225 and we continue on through there, I'll know that the trade is invalidated. But again, this target is the 200 area. Let's just say 200. 200, 12% move. Pretty sure it's incoming. That's what I'm staking on this. Looks like we're going to have a little dip and a bigger dip down here, and then a third dip down to 160 is what I think is incoming. And what's going on? So big candles everywhere. EOS, that is a great short. I think EOS actually may be the trade of the day. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, that is super nice. So we've had this nice big sell-off in BTC, but we haven't actually gotten EOS to come down to its trend line, which I'd assume would have to happen because it has been respecting technicals. But that's the trend line, right? So if it breaks here at this 550 area, I would say at this point, 548. We'll see about place and trade, but at the moment I have one trade on. It's ETH. It's short. It's the only one that I feel very, very positive about. In the long term, I think that ETH short is a great way to go, and that we have a long way to come down, even though my indicators are saying that it's almost bottomed out. Oh, shit. All right, so let's take a look at I'm almost done battery. Okay, I got a little bit left. Let's take a look at a few other things. Let's take a look at LTC. Oh, that is nasty. So remember a few days ago I said this, you have this like waterfall pattern where you have just a little bit more, a little bit more sell off, a little bit more sell off. Now we get a bigger one. Now we probably are going to get a candle that is a little bit bigger than that one. It's going to keep on continuing down. Yeah, that's a great short right there. Still, I like that setup. I like that setup a lot. Now would be the time to. Here's my entry. I'm going to take the stops don't really matter here, right? Because if it closed, it was Ontology. That was Icon. Yeah, let's take a look at Icon as well. Those are the two. Exactly, Icon. Wow, look at that. So even though we've had this big sell-off in BTC, Icon is looking great. Look at, and let's take a look at the other 6 hour time frame. Yeah. Oh, man, everything just looks very short at the moment. Like everything's just going to fall off cliff. XRP is looking very, very weak. Or not, actually. Wow, that's a really nice pattern. It's a very, it could be indicative of a bottoming pattern there, because look, had a big push down, lots of volume. Now we're having an kind of ascending movement right here. Could get a nice spike back up if BTC decides that it wants to go back up, which it is. It's bouncing off this trend line. So this is a long-term trend line, more from down here to up here, as we've been in. So this is almost like a month of the trend moving up. We're at the crossroads of where we could break the trend and start to move a little bit down and more negative slope. But we could have a bounce first, which is probably what's going to happen today. You know, we saw yesterday with it trying to break through the trend line that just it hovered around there for a while, and then and then it just burst through. So yeah, it's something to keep an eye on. All right, that's gonna wrap it up. I don't have my cable and my battery's about to wrap up, but trade of the day is getting back into one chain. I'll take a look at that one again. So disappointing. Go. When's the pump? When's the pump, Ben? All right, so where's one chain? One is right here. So using the 12-hour entry here, and looking to see if we get a bounce. If not, then very tight stops in this one. You don't want to get caught out in some big down move, especially if BTC just drops off the face of the earth today down to 6,000. So yeah, all right, that's it. I'm about to run out of battery, so I will see everyone tomorrow.